appointment. So Colleen has agreed that she won't let me talk on and on and on. I'm Kate Holmes from toogoodtoBeThrough.com, tgtbt.com, and my cohort and the woman at the controls is...
Hi, everyone. It's me, Colleen Lloyd Roberts, with the brand new Monkeys and Hats digital marketing company. Woohoo!
Brand new name. Very experienced company, yes.
Yes, experienced name. Thanks for clarifying that. Yes, we are new name. No, we're no longer the company formerly known as Brand Garden. We have a name. All right, so we're going to dig in right now. Kate, do you want to do you want to kick it off?
Well, we're going to talk about getting out of your comfort zone. What is a comfort zone? A comfort zone is where you know what's going on, where you are agreeable with the shortcomings, perhaps, of your comfort zone. You're agreeable with the uncomfort part of your comfort zone because you're comfortable. You know where it is. You're in your family room, you're with your spouse that you've been with for 30 years, you know, everything's comfortable. Have you ever tried to venture out of your comfort zone as regards to, we're going to talk about your business, we're not going to talk about your personal life here, but I see an awful lot of people who are really, really loath to get out of their comfort zone. Their motto, the banner that they carry down Main Street every day is, "It works for me." How do we know that it works for ourselves if we haven't explored things that are similar but not quite the same as our comfort zone? Colleen's got a story that she wants to tell, but she has to fiddle around with her phone first for a second.
Yeah, I had to make sure that we were on, and we are. So hi to Nicholas.
Nicholas, are you on? Nicholas, we're on.
I had to
Jana. I have a big computer with all that information on it. I have to peer at my phone. So, Nicholas, I'm glad to see you. You've been bopping around on the Facebook for the last 15 minutes waiting for us to go live, haven't you?
Yay. Okay, and we have Anita Johnson and Katrinka Dunnick Morgan are watching us. So usually I have my phone on this great little tripod thing, but I don't have my tripod with me at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to set it right up here so we can make sure to see all our comments. Okay, now what was the question?
You were going to tell this wonderful story about a cattle ranching retailer.
Yes, so as an example of ways to get out of your comfort zone and how to find different ideas, there's this great farm and ranch retailer called the Big R, and they actually rebranded into the North 40 Outfitters. And what they did was absolutely brilliant, is instead of sitting around saying, okay, how are we gonna tell our rebranding story, they let their customers tell the rebranding story. So they went out and visited their customers. And some of you actually go out to people's homes and do buy outright or take consignment in from people's homes, but they just videoed their customers on the job using their products and telling about the rebrand and telling the story in their version, in their eyes. So it was such a great idea of wow, I could use my customers instead of trying to come up with my own, what am I going to say in a video? What am I going to do? Who cares? You don't have to think of it. Go video your customers and let them come up with it.
Definitely. I think it was it today on my Facebook page, I had that example of taking a picture of a customer and adding their quote to it. And you have, therefore, a little Facebook meme that you can use, over and over and over again. And as you collect those, you may end up with 10 wonderful quotes, all of which are different, all of which are in that person's words instead of yours, which can sometimes expand your comfort zone for sure.
Yeah, and you can use those on all your social media platforms. So you can really get a lot of mileage, and you can even connect them up into a little video so they kind of play one after the other.
Yeah, like a little slideshow. I want to mention while I'm thinking of it, I don't know whether I've mentioned this before, there's a online service called designer.com, and it's with 2 R's, designer.com. And you can take and design a video, design a graphic in Canva or wherever you want to design it, and designer will reuse it and make it into a square for Instagram. It'll make it into a Facebook cover if you want. It'll take all those elements and move it around in a AI sort of designer way, so that you don't even have to redo one of your graphics. It'll do it for you, and you can choose to accept it. You can move it around. It's great fun. Designer with 2 R's.com.
That's awesome. You know, I think I've seen that app, but I've never used, I think it's an app as well, but I'm willing to be wrong. But I feel like I've seen it in the App Store, but I've never used it. So I'm going to definitely go check that out. So great.
So let's talk about for just a second, what's the difference between a program and an app? An app is just a small program, right?
It is, but an app is specific to a phone or a mobile device, whereas like a program or software is specific to online.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so back to comfort zone. One of the things you can do to get out of your comfort zone is to go visit other resale shops. Now, some of us do this a lot, some of us never do it, but it's real important to not only see what they're doing, but also to take some lessons from them, to make the connection with the people who work in that shop, to build the social aspects of knowing one another. And that'll get you out of your comfort zone, because I know there are shops that, I don't like to go into because, they're not very friendly. If I make an effort to make them friendly, I may learn something from them, and that's going out of my comfort zone. Colleen, as a non-shopkeeper, how do you introduce yourself when you go into a resale shop?
Well, I don't know. I just go in and meet the owner or whatever and just say, hi, my name is Colleen. I think your shop, I think your store is like really awesome. How, I just engage them. How long have you guys been open? It's really beautiful. And so I just ask a lot of questions. Again, it's kind of like getting them talking about themselves, because everyone loves to look at themselves in selfies and talk about themselves.
That's for sure. So that's one way to get out of your comfort zone. The more interesting way, to me at least, to get out of your comfort zone is to go visit any other store besides a resale store. It can be Saks Fifth Avenue. It can be Joe's Auto Parts. It can be a car dealership or a restaurant. It can be a massage parlor or your dentist. It doesn't matter. You can find really interesting things to do everywhere if you keep your eyes open. I'm going to add a comment on this, on the comments below here, with a link to 5 things that I learned in one day going shopping in a resort town. I wasn't even trying to learn anything. I was simply going shopping, but I came home with 5 really valid points. So I hope you'll take a moment and click over to that when we're done talking here. But I've learned things from, as I said, from the dentist, from a car dealership, all sorts of things. Colleen, can you think of anything off the top of your head?
Yes. I learned a great idea from a chicken commercial on TV. And here's what I learned. So there's a chicken commercial on TV. It's for like free range chickens. And this little chicken like travels all over the country and sends postcards back home to its little mom and dad farmer. And I've always loved that commercial. I think it's really cute. It's really creative. And I've always kind of been like, I gotta do something with that someday. Well, Kelly with Divine Consign in Chicago moved her store. So she got a brand new store. It's only 1.9 miles away from the old store. That's it. But she still gets people who say like, so far away. So one day I was thinking about that chicken commercial and I'm like, wait a minute, free range chickens. What if we're like driving from one store to the other? And I said, Kelly drinks Diet Pepsi. I said, Kelly, how much Diet Pepsi can you drink in 1.9 miles? And we came up with the idea together because you start collaborating. We came up with an idea with filming her driving in a car, drinking her Pepsi, like how much Pepsi can you drink in 1.9 miles, which turned into how many Bon Jovi songs can you listen to in 1.9 miles, which turned into let's go find 2 of her customers who are runners and we'll film them running 1.9 miles and talking about what they're going to buy when they get there. And then the very last idea that we came up with is a dog cam. So someone's going to walk their dog from one store to the other. We're going to put a camera on the dog and get like the dog's viewpoint of 1.9 miles. And then of course we'll have some treats and a bowl of water for him once he gets to the destination. But all of these ideas came from a silly chicken, free roaming chicken commercial I saw on TV.
See, free range to distance. That's the creative part of the whole thing. I found a wonderful example to tell you, and I have to put my glasses on to see it. Sorry, I'm trying to be non-glassy. Oh, restaurant. How many restaurants have a special of the day?
Like all of them do.
Like all of them, right? How many consignment, resale, or thrift shops have a special of the day?
Good question. I don't know.
Crickets, I hear crickets. Why not have a special of the day? Post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, put it in your swing shop, put it on a pin board if you need to, in your foyer. The special of the day is this wonderful red dress from so-and-so, size 16. And if you buy it today, you'll get an extra punch on your card or extra points or whatever. Special of the day. People will look forward to it. Every morning they get up, they get their coffee, they look and see what the special of the day is. Leslie writes that she visited over 70 consignment stores in New England and the Mid-Atlantic region before she opened. We took notes when we came out on what their best practices were. By the time we were ready to open, we had a notebook full of ideas. Fantastic. How many of those ideas, Leslie, have gone by the wayside, and how many have you used and implemented and integrated into your shop? Because you have a wonderful, wonderful shop. I'm guessing that you use most of those ideas.
And along those lines too, I'd also like to say sometimes you can make a nice list of what not to do. Just wow, like mental note, like let's not do that. What else?
There was a shop that was a competitor of mine that also had in the shop, because her boyfriend was a shoe repair man. So they had a shoe repair shop inside the consignment shop. Now, you know what shoe repair shops smell like?
I don't, but based on your face, it's not good.
Not good. Anyway, passed. Besides venturing out to other resale stores, besides venturing out to other businesses or just paying attention when you're out on the road or watching commercials, things of that sort, don't forget to venture within and stop and sometimes take a moment to think about why you do the things you do.
You know, that is a wonderful statement. I was recently with a consignment store owner and asked her about her mission statement. And what she told me was so beautiful that I said, we have to write this down and we have to post it in your store. And so I don't know if that's where you were going with that comment or not, but just taking those moments to reflect on why you do what you do and what makes you smile every day, and then writing them down and somehow creating them into posts around your store, creating them into signage, and that helps keep your own passion fueled for why you do what you do. So
tell us what her mission statement was.
Her mission statement was, hold on a second. I have to find it. I gotta find it.
Okay, I'll let you look. While Colleen's looking for that, I'm thinking about those things about why you do what you do and why you think resale is such an important part of our lives. And those little quips could be made into rubber stamps that you could stamp onto hang tags around the store, stamp onto receipts. You could have 5 or 6 different little stamps that you use around the store for various things that make people feel good. Like, for instance, shopping at Repeat Street saves a gallon of water for every t-shirt you buy, or whatever, something of that sort. Or shopping at Repeat Street means you get to put more money into your child's college fund. something of that sort. And you can have literally stamps made and literally make hang tags, hang them on various things. And the next time somebody looks at a $900 couch, which was $4,500 retail, and says something about it, well, your little stamp says, save the extra $3,000 and put it towards your child's education.
Oh, that's fabulous. Okay, I found the mission statement, and I don't have the person's permission so I'm going to try to say it in general terms, but you might
have to paraphrase.
So she said that her mission is to make women feel better to make a woman feel better about herself. We can make a difference for everybody. When you come in outside, it's our happy world. You can be surrounded by beautiful things and people who care.
Very nice.
Really chunked into that last sentence of you can be surrounded by beautiful things and people who care. And that was just so beautiful. And I said, we have to put that up.
And that again is using our advantage that we have over online selling. I mean, online selling, you're still sitting in your family room on that ratty couch with your nasty old husband snoring in the corner. But if you come into the bricks and mortar store, you're surrounded by beautiful things, people who care about you, beautiful scents and smells and sounds, dressing rooms that have silk kimonos in them, whatever. That's the big advantage to bricks and mortar that sometimes we forget to take advantage of.
Yes, don't give away. You are treading on our topic for next week, so I'm cutting you off. Do not say any more about that. Yes. Do not say, because we've got a great topic for next week. So we don't want to talk about that. So basically, in a recap, so Kate, you have just a few minutes left. So let's recap about ideas are really literally all around us. We are surrounded by ideas. You can get ideas from emails. You can get ideas from shopping in a grocery store.
I saw a public service announcement the other day for adopting shelter dogs. And the point of the announcement was that the least adoptable pets, whether they're dogs or cats, are black ones.
Huh.
Now stop and think. Don't you have a little black dress? Wouldn't a little black dog go wonderfully with that? A little black dog will go everywhere. You can dress up a little black dog. You can dress up a big black dog. Adoption is the new black. Saving a shelter pet is the new black. See, that was a public service announcement that had nothing to do with our business or our industry. But if you start thinking that way, you start paying attention to stuff, you probably are going to need to either use your voice memo on your phone or have a bunch of Post-its next to you when you're doing anything, whether it's going out to eat, whether it's watching TV, whether it's driving down the road. Very, very important to capture those little moments. And some of them will pan out and some of them won't. I don't know about, a little black dog. I don't know about that, but it's something to think about and something to build on, just like Colleen and Kelly built upon that 1.9 miles free range. How far is 1.9 miles measured in Bon Jovi songs?
Yes, absolutely. So we have some shout outs to Ellen Didion. Hi, Ellen, who's watching us, and Jessica. Oh, Jessica, I don't know how to say your last name. You know how to say Jessica's last name?
Hefke, maybe?
Hefke, yes. I don't want to. I'll just say Jessica. Hello. It's so awesome to see you all. Thanks for joining us. And so, yes, there are just many ideas all around us. And I love the little black dog and the little black dress idea. You could get into cute. We were close. Thank you.
Yeah, it needs development, but it could work.
But there's just so many great ideas like that. We were talking today. I was talking today with someone who they do these geraniums outside their store for a certain festival. And I was like, oh my gosh, could we put other things in the geranium plants and people can come and pick their promotion or pick their sale out of the geranium plant or something for coming into the store. I don't know how it's going to pan out, but at least it kind of gets the ideas flowing and you kind of can think. I'll tell you something else I saw is Aggie Eggie from Alaskan Dames. So she posted this amazing photo where she's standing in front of a mural, and it was like big angel wings. And it was just,
I know, I saw that. Wouldn't you love to have that mural in your town? It's a photo op. It's perfect.
no, but it gave me the idea for somebody's store to do something not like angel wings, but to do something like really clever, and where customers, you come out of the fitting room and there's a wall right outside the fitting room and there's a really cool mural, and it's perfect for taking photos. And then like customers can even like write their own little inspirational saying, or there can be a saying of the day or something. But it just, again, it's like just capitalizing on another idea.
I saw a shop that catered to the teen market once. They had one of those metal black back doors, those security type doors, which looked terrible, and they couldn't keep paint on it. It kept on flaking off. So they decided to make it a graffiti wall. And anybody who came into the shop was more than welcome to do some graffiti on that wall. It was really fun, really fun. So they took a lemon and made lemonade.
Oh, that's an awesome idea, because everybody probably has some kind of icky door somewhere. I mean, a lot of businesses, if you have that kind of shop, you probably have an icky door somewhere. So
everybody has an icky door somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something. And so I love that, like you said, they took lemons and made lemonade. Okay, so Kate, it's 3:52. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to wrap up this call. What do you have to say in your final 3 minutes?
I thought I already wrapped up. You want me to wrap up again?
Oh, yeah, do a wrap up for your wrap up. You have 3 minutes.
Okay. Be imaginative. Be aware of things. Don't go through life without noticing that when you walk into the grocery store, there's a lady there making some sort of dish to show people how to use the groceries. And right next to it is the pile of things that people need to buy, the onions and the cooking oil and the beef tips and the broccoli and the seed pods and whatever. How can you use that in your store? You could be doing a mannequin at your busiest time of day and have surrounding you a bunch of different necklaces, and you could be trying on the necklaces on this dress form and talking to people about, well, should we use this necklace or should we use that necklace? That's an idea that you can just get out of going to the grocery store. So stay alert. America needs more alerts. That's my wrap up.
That's a great wrap up. And on that note, I just want to say that your mannequin chat right there gave me an idea for a live video. Like someone could have a mannequin right there in your typical little black dress, and you could be like putting different scarves or putting different sweaters or different looks on one single black dress, like all in a live video. And
yeah, somebody did that with a stop motion video, and it was on Facebook somewhere, and I didn't save it. So if anybody has seen that and has saved it in her saved posts, please let us know, because it was a wonderful, wonderful video, starting with something very basic and switching it all around. It was great fun. So if you've got that, share it with us. I appreciate it very much. Cindy Valdez writes, we don't have street frontage. Oh my gosh. So we make our display window face inward, and we let customers take photos in front of it, and it has become so popular. People come in just to take photos of their kids at Christmas and end up shopping. I've also seen Cindy, is it you that when you sell a prom dress, you have the person stand next to the mannequins in the window in her prom dress? If it's not you, it's somebody else.
Awesome.
Wonderful ideas.
That's a really
clever. Cindy did that teal table sell. Nicholas, no side conversations. Take it out in the hall.
Oh, I do have a public service announcement. I'm looking for some size 6 tennis shoes, cross trainers, or shoes. Yep, this is my video, so I can use a PSA. That's my PSA. I am in search of size 6 tennis shoes, running shoes, or cross trainers, either one. And next week, Kate, what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. You've decided.
Oh, we're going to talk about how to take advantage. And we're going to leave that as a mystery sandwich. But next week, we are going to talk about the topic.
Taking advantage. Doesn't that sound sexy?
Taking advantage.
Not only sexy, it's profitable.
We are now going to send Kate off to the lovely dentist, and we wish you well, and may you not drool on yourself.
Gotta love Colleen, down to earth woman. What can I tell you? Thank you all for joining us tonight, this afternoon, and we will see you next Tuesday, same time, same place, and probably same outfit. Who knows?
Bye, everyone.
Bye now.